name is Bryn, or Suspect Apex. Welcome to FARS. We are running Bristol tonight. This is the regular season finale or championship for everyone who's interested. So, heading into this race, Yeti is your points leader. He has a gap of about 75 on Rolling Thunder, so I think Yeti has locked up the regular season championship. Congrats to you, buddy. And tonight's going to be Bristol. Now, Bristol is a very tight track. We all know that. It's going to be tight. It's going to be spacey. There's going to be a lot of bump and runs. So we might have some tempers tonight as well. Alright, so lock-ins from last week is Suspect. Of course, it is Yeti, Rolling Thunder, Suspect Dirt, Cowboy Tech, Savage, More the Coat, Left Hand Honcho, and LA Fatality are locked in. Irish is locked in with a lifeline. Suspect B13 must start even if people don't show up. So if he doesn't start tonight, he will be out of the playoffs. And he is starting, so that is a good sign for him. Alright, so let's get into this thing. Hopefully we get an invite for qualifying. Should be a good one. We have Sterler, we have Proxy, we got some new guys. We got Silent Kings, he's back again this week. Remember we saw him at Dover. Remember I raced Dover. Night Sniper. He is the cutoff line. He's racing tonight. Suspect Rogue, I don't see him in the VC. So, Sniper only really has to deal with... I just think Sniper's in if Rogue or GS Racing doesn't race tonight. Unless Highbrow wins or Unsolvable wins tonight. I think he's in. Based on Asking Heart's also on the field. So, Asking Heart is his biggest competition currently. Unless if Asking Heart or someone under the line wins, that could change up everything. But it's only if they win. So... that's going to be interesting. His biggest competition would be Asking Heart, and Night Sniper should basically, in my opinion, be locked in, unless Asking Heart has an insane race and dominates majority of the race. But should be fun. 125. It should be 250 laps at Bristol. I'll get the stage count for anyone who's interested real quick. It is 3x wear, so it's a little bit longer. Should be a decent amount of pit stops, especially. They run 3x wear in this league. I'm trying to get my notes. My folders are not working properly right now. So Bristol 50%, just for anyone who knows, it's 62, 58, and 122. Oh, I dropped my dang thing. Who's my pick for tonight's race? I'm going to go with someone who I think will qualify pretty well. I don't know if he'll win it tonight. They are resetting their lobby. Okay. Gotcha. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back, guys. Do it on purpose. He's fine. He looks fine. He seems fine.
Step on you. Step on you.
Alright.
Step on you. You're so cute. Go party with me.
Hello. I'm back again. Alright, so they are now setting up qualifying. I think they're still doing it. They reset the lobby and everything just so they can reset. Alright, so they got the lobby set up. They got it paused. We have about 16 tonight. That should be a decent amount of field. Decent field size. I'm going to be watching in particular Swerve. I'm going to be watching Asking Heart and Night Sniper. If Night Sniper has a really off night, he could potentially get eliminated. The chance is low, but there is a chance there for him to potentially get eliminated tonight. I gotta do a mic check, make sure my audio is good, not cracky, the usual stuff. Give me a second while I get through this damn TikTok ass menu system of Twitch. System of Twitch. It's working? System of Twitch. Alright, it's working. Good. Alright. Stream has been my only viewer. I'm sad. Alright, Dirt's in the field. We know he's locked in. He's had a pretty successful season for his rookie season in bars. Been pretty good for most people. Remember, it's about consistency and just getting in rhythm, especially in your rookie season. That's what the main thing about. Like, you have to get introduced to the drivers, etc. So, getting your rookie stripes early on is probably the best thing. We're going to see how he performs in the playoffs, as after Bristol, we will head into the playoffs where our first race is on August 16th, and it will be at Michigan. So a super speedway type track. It's about your drafting, get your teammates, get your friends, etc. You gotta have friends in the field. If you don't have friends, Michigan will not be fun for you. That's just my opinion. Michigan's a rough track for me anyways. Gateway is next. That will be August 23rd, near my birthday, and that's gonna be another short track. Then we got Texas, a one-lane track, which honestly is going to provide not that great of racing, but it will be an interesting playoff race. Then you have Talladega Super Speedway right before the championship on September 6th. That's going to be a fun one to watch. And then for the championship of all tracks, it's going to be Darlington. So Darlington, we know that it's a mile and a half. It's very tight. It's very narrow. Expect some bumps, some rubbing. But overall, I mean, it's a great championship race. I mean, it's a skill-based track in my opinion. It's very difficult to run there. You got to run up near the wall. Can't make mistakes. That's all you need to know. They're setting up quali, and I'm going to message Cowboy Tech real quick. Give me a sec, guys. Oh no, he's going. Yeti's not in the field tonight. Alright, so qualifying times. What should we expect? Based on my performance or what I've known at this type of track, expect from a 15.5 to a 15.6. We could see 15.4s, but that is pretty rare. So we could see a 15.6, a 15.7, 15.8. That's what you want to run in quality. At least in that range. A little bit quicker would be preferred, but you never know. So sadly, we are not going to get an invite for quali, so we will be sitting at the menu screen for a little bit. I apologize. It may have not popped up. I've been having issues with my Xbox and stuff. Just doesn't show invites for some reason. This regular season championship is locked up, I'm pretty sure. Unless Yeti doesn't show up tonight, which he's not. So Yeti's not showing up. I'll get you guys the points difference. It's 75, and Rolling Thunder's in the field. I need to check. I think Yeti has the championship locked up. I think it's pretty much locked up, but you never know. So Rolling Thunder is gonna have to have one of his best nights ever. I think it is locked up, especially if he's using a lifeline. No, he's in the field. No, he's in the field. My bad. Yeti pretty much locks up the championship with starting tonight. That's what I'm getting at. So Yeti is your FARS season. I think we're on season 10. Around there. Let me get this. This is Cowboy Tech. At Season 7, my bad. I finally got down. So I will go over the standings again for anyone who's just joining in. We're in Season 7. This is the Next Gen Cup Series. They run Friday nights at 9 Eastern. We are running Bristow 50%er tonight, 3x Blair. So it's going to be potentially a fuel saving race a little bit during the stages. And I got Cowboy Tech hopefully inviting me. So we're going to see if that works out for me. Thank you, Cowboy Tech. Appreciate it. Oh, copyright. Thank you, Cowboy Tech. Alright, I got my invite now, guys. We can go over some numbers tonight. Thank you, Cowboy, for the invite. And the emojis. Alright. I have my picks for tonight. I'm going to be probably biased towards some of my drivers that I like, but I'm going to go with their now just ending qualifying. I've been picking Proxy as of late, but what I saw on Monday night was a driver who just drove through the field, and this time he could be starting up front. I'm going to go with Sterlo. I think he is the pick for tonight. He's really good at Bristol, and he runs pretty well at Bristol night especially, so expect him to be up front. Should be top 5 all night, and could. I don't think he'll lap the field. We got a lot of good drivers in here. We got B13, Savage, Proxy, Night Snipes, who's currently outside looking in on the bubble line. Suspect Dirt, B13, Savage. You know all these guys from ODRL. You guys aren't unfamiliar with them. Oh my, what the the fuck is going on? I have no words for what I just saw. I don't know. That was freaky. We might be having visual glitches. Yeti, regular season championship leader. I think the lobby's laggy. Your points leader heading into the race and potentially going to lock up the regular season championship. And that 24 of Yeti. He's been very solid out season. I think he's got a win as well. Expect him to be strong again tonight. It's a short track. Temper's going to flare. I want to see who can come out of it either winning or comes out of it frustrated. I mean, there's two ways to come out of this race. Oh, he's trying to take out 42 of Rolling, and Rolling does get taken out. Down pit road he goes. Who's in the 45? Silent Kings, hit from ODRO as well. He drives the one car. Tabatek. Swerve, we know him. He's currently on the outside looking in. He needs a great run tonight. I think he's basically locked out. But if he runs good tonight, no, he's currently in. He needs a good run tonight. He's currently in by over about 100 points essentially. And Rogue is not racing tonight, so I would officially call it. Swerve has officially made it to the playoffs. Congrats to you, buddy, by just qualifying in and racing the race. You are currently locked in, so you are going to be a playoff driver for Season 7 of the NASCAR Cup Series, Next Gen Cup Series. That is good for everyone involved. So Swerve has officially made the playoffs, but just racing tonight. Alright, on pole for tonight's event. You see that right there. Sterlo's on pole. On his outside, it's going to be Proxy. Starting third is going to be Insalvo, who had a great qualifying effort. Fourth is going to be Suspect Dirt. He had another good qualifying effort as well. Savage fifth. Sixth is going to be Silent Kings. Seventh is going to be Yeti. Eighth is going to be B13. Starting ninth is going to be Rolling Thunder. And rounding out your top 10 would be Cowboy Tech. And then we have Fast Racer for Sun. Where the hell? I know, Yeti. Thank you for messaging me, buddy. I appreciate it. I know. I've been watching. Alright, so I'm hoping I get some more point of views for tonight's event. Regular season championship, last race of the regular season, and next week we'll be heading into the playoffs. This should be a good one. Bristol, while yes, it is a pain to drive, it usually provides solid racing overall. How the hell did Fast Racer join that lobby? We'll never know. Alright. There, I'm gonna... Hello, Rock. How you doing, man? Thank you for tuning in, like you usually do. That is good to hear you, see you, smell you. That sounded weird. I'm sorry. I am just physically bored right now. I'm waiting for the race to start. They reset the lobby and everything, so they've been having connection issues. It looks like the servers are really bad right now, as they're now just setting up a new lobby as well. Yep, I see your point of view, Silent. Appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate the stream, so I will go over people who are usually streaming this event. You have Yeti, Silent Kings, usually Cowboy Tech. Cowboy Tech's live as well. He's also another good point of view to watch. Who else is streaming tonight? Trying to get everyone who's streaming. I'm also streaming, but I'm the commentator, so if you want to watch racing, you go down to Cowboy Tech, Silent Kings, and those guys. They all have their point of views. They have good point of views as well, so if you guys ever want to tune into racing from their point of views, always tune into their chats and stuff. Cheer them on if you want to. I am just here, so I don't get fined. Nah, I'm joking. It's fun. Like I said earlier, Swerve basically locked himself in because he raced tonight, so he's basically locked into the playoffs. So that's good news for him. So he doesn't have to worry about any of the guys below him passing him, in my opinion. The only guy who I'd worried about at all, if there's even a slight chance, would be Night Sniper, and I think he's locked in with basically GS Racing and Rogue now racing. Because I think that's about a 100-point gap between him and I think that's Asking Heart. So there's really a slim chance that he gets eliminated unless he lags out, and there's not enough people in the field. So overall, I think we're not going to see any changes by the end of tonight, in my opinion. Unless Asking Heart goes out and dominates. Which with Sterlo in the field, who's going to be my pick, I don't think it's possible. Yeah, but all I need to see from you tonight, man, is a top 5. Top 10, that's all I want from you. If you get a top 10, I'll be happy. Alright, so they reset everything. That's why we're currently sitting here. That's why it's taking a little bit, guys. So we'll get this shortly set up. We should be going green by 9:25 Eastern. So we might be sitting in the lobby for a little bit, but we'll be waiting. You see, and starting. Lots of lobbies up currently. I can't wait for tomorrow. I gotta run 2 races Xfinity. That's my Xfinity night. We run White Line, Xfinity Series, and then I run Backwoods. So that is a busy night for me. Also, if you're tuning in, make sure to follow. Yeah, now they're just setting it up. They're getting the drivers in. So on pole, B13's hosting currently, but it's getting everyone in. You need to fix the order because Sterlo was on pole. What are you doing with your controller, Silent King? I'll actually run some laps at Bristol, just for the hell of it right now, since they're still setting up, and guys. We'll wait for the invite, but we'll run some laps at Bristol myself. I'm not as good as most people here. I have improved at a lot of tracks, but Bristol is still a weak link. It's a weak link in my clipboard, honestly. Yeah, they're gonna have about 16 tonight, so expect it's gonna be compact. That's what Bristol is. You're gonna see some people hit the wall. There's also gonna be a strategy: do you shift or not shift? I know a lot of the front runners are not gonna shift, but a lot of people actually do shift at this type of track. So, but it kills your tires. I learned to not shift here. And tonight's admin is Insolable, so shout out to Insolable as well for adminning tonight's race at Bristol. They're about to start this. Good. So I'll go over a race preview for anyone who's interested real quick for you guys. 50%, we don't have the tire wear, we'll get that soon. But if I had to guess, it's a little bit, you could probably run stage 1. I'm going to guess they can run stage 1 and 2 without pit stops if you're not shifting, in my opinion. It just feels like that's how it's going to be. It's 62, 58, and then 122 for stage 3. It's a lot longer in stage 3, so that's going to be the one where we'll probably be a little sluggish on the commentary a little bit. It's going to be a longer race. We might have a little cautions. You're going to get a lot more aggressive. That's how it was in ODRL. So aggressiveness picks up in the later stages, especially in stage 3. I'm also trying not to mess up my speech. I don't know what's going on right now. I'll wait for an invite. Also, Yeti, thanks for telling me, by the way. I saw that. I was in the lobby. Thank you, Ensemble. Remember, I joined off right away, so hopefully he sent it after they loaded in. Okay, they're loading in. Alright, let's get this started. Let's get it. We have about, I think that's 15 in the field tonight. It's a quality field. Quality over quantity. That's the main thing I like to say. Tonight's going to be a good one. I see Spartan is watching Mr. Silent Kings. Watching his driver. Alright. Alright, they're loading in the same as us. Sterlo should lead us to green. In the 51, the 43 on his outside. 2 new drivers in the series leading us back to green. They're technically not new. Proxy and Sterlo have run in the past. We saw them last season. He ran the 11 car, Sterlo, and lost it at Dover to B13. Could B13 steal it again tonight? We'll watch and tune in for that. Alright, here they go. They are underway. Proxy leads us to green. And they are underway at Bristol. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, ladies and gentlemen. Sterlo on the outside takes an early lead. Still side by side. The outside lane is preferred, especially on restarts. He takes over the jump. Should be out of 658. And Sterlo leads over Proxy. Look back there. Insolable battling with the 44. He's into the wall. Suspect Dirt. Here comes Savage rolling through. Him and Dirt make a little bit of contact. Savage is now up to 4th. Dirt is struggling right now, hitting that wall, can't get off of it. Losing a ton of time. Savage now up to third. He got around Insolable. 45 of Silent Kings into the wall. See the 6-car B13 sits back there in 6th, right behind Silent Kings. Now back up to your leaders. They're starting to pull away a little bit. That is, of course, Sterlo and Proxy. Two guys that we saw last night and Monday actually have good pace at Bristol. I knew they were going to be tied here especially as well, and you can already see Proxy going to the bottom. A little contact there. Proxy lets off, and Sterlo still holds into the lead. Here comes Proxy to the bottom. You look back. Insolable still holds where he qualifies. He qualified 4th, still holds in 4th with Savage in front of him, who's gained a few spots off the restart. Night Sniper, you see him battling with LA Fatality. You see in the 18, he ran pretty well last week, but I think is it Yeti or no? It wasn't Yeti. It was B13 who actually won last week. So B13 has momentum at Dover. Oh, you see him get loose back here. Yeti, your points leader, currently sits in 7th, right behind the 45 of Silent Kings and B13. Suspect Garrett, who qualified inside the top 5, is now inside the top. He's now outside. That currently sits, I think, in 9th, right in front of LA. Oh, B13 gets loose. He hits the wall. Is that a 1-car wreck? He's still around. Can he get himself rotated before he gets lapped? He has to get himself going. That's the leader. He's going to get himself lapped. That's not good for B13. That is not what you wanted very early on in this event. Sterlo and Proxy still dueling up here for the lead. Side by side, these guys continue to be here at Bristol. Proxy just has to let him go. He gets a better entrance on the bottom, but he can't get the momentum. He hits him a little bit. Moves Sterlo up the track. Still side by side. You can see how tight they are right now. B13 holds Savage up a little bit. You see him in between the leaders, between 3rd and 2nd. That's B13, a lap car who got involved in an incident just a second ago. I will try to get a point of view for everyone. Should be coming to 13 out of 62, but my point of view keeps freezing. Alright, we're coming out of 14 out of 62. Around, I think that's around 20 to go. Proxy has taken over the lead. He got around Sterlo, so Proxy now then that 43 machine trying to pull away from Sterlo. As see B13 can keep up with these guys. That's not his issue. He got loose and I think he got some damage, but he's keeping up pretty well for damage, in my opinion. Coming to 48 to go. They just crossed the line. For stage number 1. No, this will be 48 to go now. My point of view of Silent King is not reliable right now. It keeps freezing. Alright, I'm going to Cowboy Tech. Oh, he has massive damage. Something happened to Cowboy Tech. He's now a lap down. His car is destroyed. As he's now going a few laps down, and Insolable currently runs, I think, in the 4th spot, where he qualified. Silent King sits right behind him. You see Yeti battling for 6th, battle for the 2nd. This is not for any positions up here. This is B13 trying to get his lap back here. So this is not for position. B13 trying to just get around Sterlo on the bottom lane. You see Savage back there in 3rd. Currently runs right behind him as this is holding up Sterlo. Savage is going to be brought back into this fight here very soon. My point of views are having issues tonight. B13 is really trying to get around Sterlo, but they're still side by side back here. There's just no distance given between the two. Alright, we just came to 21 out of 62. We have 42 to go in stage number 1. You see them still dueling up here. Oh, B13 gave the lane. Here comes Sterlo on the top lane. Watch out. This gives a lane to... This brings back Savage in the 8 car. Remember, he's been very strong this season as well. I think he has multiple wins. The only multiple time winner this season. Look at him going to the bottom lane with B13 trying to get around Sterlo. He does. Oh, into the wall goes Sterlo. And Savage has to check up. He hits Sterlo to the wall. Here comes Insoluble. And this helps pull the 43 up Proxy away from second place now. Proxy has room to give now. As we're just now coming up, remember lap times are very quick here. 15.8s, 15.9s. 39 to go, coming at 38 to go in stage number 1. They should be good on fuel as long as you don't shift. You see Dirt very slow. I think is that Dirt? No, he's not very slow. He's currently sits inside the top 10. He did fall from where he qualified. He currently sits in 7th back there with Yeti. 8th on back though has fallen off quite a bit. Silent Kings, you see him running his line right here, consistent. Yeti trying to catch up to him. B13 now trying to hunt down the 43. You see a few cars struggling off in the rear of the field. You can see the leader right behind him. This is Rolling Thunder, LA Fatality, and Asking Heart. LA Fatality is locked in on a win, so it does not matter where he finishes, but he wants to build some momentum heading to the playoffs. Rolling Thunder currently sits 2nd in points, and he's having an off night, while Yeti currently sits inside the top 10. So I think the championship battle, unless Rolling Thunder get turned in the other direction, is basically sitting 2nd in points at the end of tonight. Fatality's hitting the apron. I feel like he's going to go around here very soon. We're going to go back to 2nd Night Sniper to see him rolling. Currently, I think that might be 10th on back. And Insoluble got around Sterlo. Sterlo's struggling a little bit. Insoluble got around Sterlo. He's up to 3rd, trying to catch up to Savage, who currently sits in 2nd. So Insoluble moved up 1 spot from where he qualified. He having a good run for himself. Insoluble now. Yeti got around Silent Kings. Here comes the 44 of Dirt. He gets around Sterlo as well. So Sterlo now down to 7th. You see him rolling in the background. 31 coming to 32 out of 62. Insoluble around into the infield, and that's probably going to cost him stage number 1 and a massive amount of damage. And that's a 1-car incident too. That's going to be no caution. Yeah, he just got loose off. The thing spun it out on him. That's going to cost Insoluble probably multiple laps here, as you see the leaders right behind Asking Heart and them and co. He probably got back up to speed pretty quickly, as he's not a lap down currently. Asking Heart. Lap cars are a menace at this type of track though. Let's see how clean he's proxying get through the lap traffic, as it becomes a hindrance later on in this event. He tries to get around Cowboy Tech and Insoluble. They both have damage. Proxy gets around Insoluble. Here he comes, trying to get around Cowboy Tech, who also has a lot of damage. He gets around them both cleanly, so that is good for the leader, who so far hasn't had the same issues as Line Cone did on Monday. Last Monday, he had a bit of an issue with some lap cars, so luckily for him, he's not having the same issues. Rolling Thunder's also now a lap down, sitting in 13th. Some drivers are really struggling right now. You can see it. You can see them getting loose, hit the inside wall. Sterlo backed it down, and you can just tell that he probably backed it down for a good reason and not lose his car. As you can see, he's getting tight or loose. Should be 25 to go in stage number 1. LA Fatality on the apron. You see him getting loose. B13 currently a lap down, trying to catch up to the leader again. almost crashed, but only went down 1 lap. He's trying to get around Askinghart, who is currently, they're batting for the free pass here. This is not an easy battle. 24 to go, coming to 23 to go. This is for the free pass. And Salvo might not be in the lead lap, but B13 and the 11 are battling for their race life. My bad, I can't speak right now. 23 to go. Here goes B13 to the bottom. This is for the free pass here, guys. So this is a great battle between these guys. Askinghart trying to stay on the outside. He does for another lap and a half. Coming to 22 to go. Coming to 21 now. And Askinghart gets loose into it. Insoluble a little bit. Back up to your leader. Yeti all over 45's bumper. You see Suspect Dirt back there as well. Yeti just can't make a move right now. We're coming to 20 to go. Savage down pit road. Oh! Silent King around! As we see, he goes around. He spins it. Luckily keeps it straight. He does not go a lap down here, guys. He falls behind Silent. He falls behind Night Sniper. He saved it and did a 360 as well. That was swaggy. 18 to go for the leader when they cross the line. He's now down to 6. A lot of cars have gone around. Oh, Swerve! Here comes Swerve on the bottom lane. Some contact between them. $17 to go for the leader, CB13. Just hanging on. Now it's the battle of endurance. Savage pitted. Savage is going to go down multiple laps, by the way. The 43 is down pit road. I was not mistaken. The 43 is down pit road. That is Proxy in the 43. He is pitting. He's making sure he can secure his tires. Are they not good on fuel? I don't think they're good on fuel here, guys. That's why they're pitting. Yeah, they should be good on gas. Now, if they can make it on fuel, they could potentially put the leaders down. As LA Fatality is very loose. You can see him just losing on entry. B13 and Savage dueling up here. You see B13 right there in front of him. B13 down pit road. That's why Sterlo backed it down. Sterlo backed it down because he wanted to save fuel. Or save his tires. Where is Sterlo currently? He sits in the 51. A lot of these guys are pitting for tires, whereas, if I'm not mistaken, Sterlo won't be pitting. I don't think he'll be pitting at this next caution or anywhere at the end of the stage. I think the strat here is if you're one of the top 3, you don't want to pit here. As now my point of view is multiple laps down. That is going to hinder me, but I'll try to get you guys updated as soon as I can. The 44 currently leads. That is Suspect Dirt. He is your new leader with, you see that he's leading over Sterlo currently in that 51, who's starting to gain a little bit on him. I think Fatality sits in 3rd. He's all over the place back there. Yeah, Fatality's all over the place. You can see his 18 is very loose. Yeah, so currently we should be on 53. Should be coming to 9 to go for the leader. 9 to go for Suspect Dirt. He's currently being hunted down by the 51 of Sterlo. Coming to 8 to go now. 8 to go when they cross the line. Oh, Fatality in front of Yeti. He goes around. Is that going to be a caution? Yeti does not go around. 8 to go now. Coming to 7 to go when they cross the line. Suspect Dirt is currently a leader. You see Sterlo starting to gain. 7 to go. Sterlo trying to steal stage number 1. Dirt needs these playoff points. Here comes Sterlo to the bottom lane. Battle for the lead is heating up. Insoluble, a lap car right in front of them. Does Dirt use Insoluble as a pick here? Or who does Insoluble pick to go with? He goes with, surprisingly, he blocks Suspect Dirt, so Sterlo to the lead. So Dirt falls to second. Sterlo now takes over the lead as Insoluble continues to hold up on the outside lane. 5 to go, 4 to go when they cross the line. This stage is final. 4 to go at Bristol stage number 1. Sterlo has overtaken the 44 of Dirt, and this is going to leave a lot of cars a lap down, as even the leaders were pitting at the stage break, basically. 4 to go now. Should be coming to 3 to go at the line. 3 to go at the line. Suspect Dirt trying to reel Sterlo back in, but he cannot. 3 to go at Bristol. Sterlo starting to reel away. 2 to go at the line. Sterlo trying to win stage number 1. Should be white flag in the air, and they are over. So I got that wrong. So Sterlo's able to win stage number 1. Dirt finishes second, as my point of view is 2 laps down in ninth. So a rough stage for majority of the field. Half of them are now lapped down, and that's going to hinder my point of views, because the one guy who currently is not a lap down is not streaming. Cough, cough, Sterlo. I'm joking. You guys need if you guys are in a race, you guys really need the point of views. And coming home 10th is going to be Cowboy Tech, Silent Kings, Yeti. So half the field is a lap down, up to probably 3rd. All just made it entirely worse for me. Alright, they are underway again. Proxy starts in 5th. Insoluble got his lap back here. So Insoluble was the free pass. Here they wait. They're underway for stage number 3. Silent Sterlo takes over the lead with the 78 of Sniper sitting in 3rd. 4th is going to be Asking Heart currently. That might be because he didn't take the wave around and pitted. Lot of cars, multiple laps down or 2 laps down. You see them 3 wide back there. See them back here. You see them dueling. Oh, LA Fatality on the apron. He nearly goes in the field, saves it. Whew. We see now Savage trying to get through the crowd as Insoluble got the free pass. Asking Heart and Savage side by side here. Back up to your leader. My point of view is about 7 seconds behind. It's Night Sniper in 3rd. Then you got the 44 as well in 4th and 2nd. Suspect Dirt runs 2nd. I think Proxy is currently a lap down if I'm not mistaken. He pitted on the last stage break. A lot of cars are currently multiple laps down, even Asking Heart is. About for 3rd, heating up. Here comes Proxy on the top lane. This should not be a battle for 3rd. I don't know who's on the lap, who's not. You see Swerve and Insoluble getting around. And remember, Insoluble got the free pass there. I know that for sure. Sterlo now just cruising, pulling away from the 44 of Dirt for 1st. We have about 52 to go in stage number 2. Or stage number 2. Yes, it is stage number 2. Half the field is a lap down. That is all I'm going to say for anybody who's just now tuning in. It has been a interesting strategy to say the least. Proxy led early on, and then he pitted at the end of stage number 1. Is now currently should be, I think, a few laps down if I'm not mistaken. But you see him flying back there. I think Sniper, currently Night Sniper, who's currently on the bubble, sits in 3rd. I may be mistaken though. Got a lot of cars dueling. Savage and B13. That's not for position, by the way. This is 10th and 7th going at it right now. So they are a lap apart each. And as soon as I say that, they slam into the wall. That's what I'm saying. You're going to see a lot of battles between lap cars and cars not a lap down. Derek Swear caused this. So there was a lot of strategy at the end of at the beginning of stage number 1. We saw Strolla back it up, and that secured him a stage win. Oh, Cowboy Tech into the wall. He keeps it straight, so no caution is going to be called. Yeti and him got together. You got to get back up to the front. Night Sniper and 44 Dirt make some contact. They don't go around. They keep it straight. But we're going to go back up to the leader. He is gone. He is gone, to say the least. He is pulling away. Proxy is probably the only car that probably has anyone but Savage. Wow. Hello, Spartan. How you doing tonight? Yep, basically it's the Sterler show since Proxy had to pit on the end of stage number 1. So it pretty much costed him about a lap and a half. And now you see Proxy back there. I don't know what lap he's on currently. He should be a lap down if I'm not wrong. But we can see that huge pack now gapping together. A lot of cars in that one. A lot of cars in this one. This is a huge pack back here. About 6 cars. Oh, Savage almost gets turned. Type of racing we love to see. Lots of packed action. Night Sniper and Dirt. They're going to send it 3 wide at Bristol. That is not going to end well. Dirt into the wall. As soon as I said that, Dirt gets out of there. Short end of his stick there. That was not good for Dirt. He did not want that. He was stuck in the outside lane and got punted into the wall there. Just nowhere for him to go. Savage gets loose. You can see him getting loose off the corner. We see Silent Kings now making his way through the field. Currently gets around Savage. They should be on the same lap between those two because they pit at around the same time. So they both should be 2 laps down. Lap counter is going to be a little eerie. I will get that for you guys. It's 18, so it should be 41 to go in stage number 2. 41 to go for the leader of Sterlo, who's currently, I think he's going to lap some more people. I'm not even joking to you. How he's running right now, he's going to lap the whole field. Besides Proxy, who's currently a lap down himself. Just look at that gap. And B13 is not only lapped, just FYI. B13 is 2 laps down himself. So that is just crazy to think about. Fastest car on the track currently are Proxy and B13, and they could both be multiple laps down. But Silent King is also making his way through the field. Actually, Night Sniper sits second. So yes, B13 and Proxy are laps down. So this is not for position. Those guys are just catching the leader on lap themselves. So Night Sniper playing a strategy game tonight is working out beautifully for him. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it really has. But to be fair, he's been pretty much, I don't know how to say. He wins in XT and then he runs really good in Premier, but hasn't secured the W yet. And I think it's because this season we've had a lot of first-time winners, and I don't think it's his time yet. We're going to eventually get a winner from last season, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. I think we're going to have another first-time winner next week as well. I think Lancome gets it next week. Either Lion Cone or Proxy. I got Proxy winning actually at Road America, so he's strong there. So Night Sniper, we're trying to, I gotta get back to the leader. This man is just flying. Proxy's just trying to keep up at this point. We gave this man clean air and it was a mistake. Silent Kings is now dueling with B13, currently battling for 10th. As Night Sniper currently a lap ahead of them is into the wall goes Night Sniper. 35 to go. That'd be 33 to go for the leader. He just crossed the line. That's 32 to go now. This should be 32 at the line here. Oh, LA Fatality losing it. Oh, he keeps it out. He's been losing it all night. He either put a wrong setup or something. We've seen a lot of cars go to the inside wall on the back stretch or the front stretch. It's been very common. That's a handling issue between these cars. It's on 3x wear, so a lot of people are not used to it, I guess. I would say that. You got to be half throttle, especially in older tires. It's just not possible you full throttle off the exit, off the corner exit as well. The Silent is running pretty swell. I mean, it's... If he saved a little bit, I feel like he wouldn't be a lap down, but at the same time, it's really difficult because your tire's dying, especially in the long run. So yeah, Sterlo's been pretty dominant. We're going to go back up to Savage. 45 around into the field, and that's going to be our first caution of the night. And they stack up. LA Fatality, Silent King's involved, and that's going to be the first caution call of the night. That's going to put someone back in the lead lap, and I'm presuming that's going to be Proxy. They're still hitting to the wreck. Callaway Tech, swerve. Savage gets into swerve, and that's going to be your first caution of tonight. As soon as I say something, it was going smooth, a caution comes out. Night Sniper does not, he honestly did not want this to happen, but it stacks him back up, so he should be on the bumper. I'm now formally Sterlo. So first caution of tonight's event. We now see the 43 of Proxy getting his lap back. No, that's Yeti. Yeti's getting his lap back here. Don't lose it. Jeez, Yeti. Woo. Yeah, Silent King's not having the best of nights so far. He was involved in that huge wreck. Bunch of cars might stay out to get a wave around here. We'll see how that works out for them. And Solable now back up into front. He now starts with the leaders. He's now up to third. We see Savage and B13 getting one of the last back. Remember, they're 2 down. I think Savage is 1 down currently. Fatality's been having a rough night. He's got to adjust that car to all hell and back to get back on pace and not lose the car in the long run. I freaking hate this menu. It just keeps playing videos. I don't want to see these videos. It lags my phone. Alright, we're going to see who comes out of pit road. Sterlo is out. Right behind us will be Night Sniper, and Insoluble comes out as well. So they're pretty spread out. Top 3 are Insoluble, Night Snipe, and Sterlo. So that's a great... Night Sniper's having the race of his life currently. And I honestly, for tonight, he has to have a good race, and he's having a great race even. Way better than NASCAR is currently, I think, multiple laps down, if I'm not mistaken. They're stacking up. We're going to get this rolling. 33 out of 58. They're going to do choose cone at the line. The outside lane is preferred. On the restart, you see Sterlo picks the outside and Salvo follows. Who does Proxy go if he goes to the bottom? Savage down to the apron. He's backing up. Dirt chooses the outside with Yeti, who got the free pass. I think Proxy is now on the lead lap, if I'm not mistaken. He should be now. Proxy is the one guy who I think can contend with Sterlo if it comes down to it, but everyone else I don't think can currently, as we've seen so far. But Insoluble had good pace. He runs top 5. Here to go into the Geico restart zone. It's Sterlo leads about 3 in the 51. The outside gets a good jump. Can Insoluble clear Night Sniper before they head into 1? He does not, but he does. Can he clear him? He does. Now Insoluble up to 2nd. We saw him early. He did lose his car earlier, but now that he's back up front, does he reserve his tires as Dirt starts to fall back almost immediately back there? Into the wall goes Dirt and Night Snipe. Restarts are always chaotic at this type of track. We see LA Fatality on the apron. That's not where you want to be. Proxy should be up to 3rd now, if I'm not mistaken. Silent King's making his way through the field. He's up to, currently, would be presumably 6th, but we got 22 to go. Here goes Proxy to the bottom lane, making a move on Insoluble. Battle for 2nd, heating up. They're going to get dicey and spicy. Proxy, can he clear Insoluble off the corner? He cannot. Yes, he does. Insoluble falls to 3rd. Proxy now up to 2nd. He's going to try to hunt down that leader in the 51 machine. The question I have is, how much speed does Proxy have in that car in the long run? It is now 20 to go at Bristol in stage number 2. Sterlo, you see that 51, that purple car up front? That is Sterlo. we're on Proxy's point of view. He is hunting down that 51. He is gaining quite a bit, honestly. 19 to go now. He is catching the 51. Now, lap traffic could be a key here. We could see lap traffic interfere. Yeti now trying to move up to third, right behind Insoluble, who currently runs in third. Should be 18 to go. Night Sniper falling back a little bit. Dirt and Silent King, this is not for position, but Night Sniper is. Silent on the top lane, see him make a little bit of contact. Oh, Cowboy! Massively loose, saves it luckily. We saw that. That was scary by him. LA Fatality just having a rough night for himself at Bristol. Not one of his better nights, but hopefully that doesn't bring him into the playoffs like that. Hopefully he builds up momentum. Oh, here comes Insoluble and Yeti battling for third. Should be second at. Yeah, it's for third as the battle for the lead heating up as well. Sterlo has been caught. It's 15 to go when they cross the line. Sterlo has been caught. 14 to go when they actually cross the line here. Sterlo has been caught, and Proxy's going to bring the pressure now. Proxy has a good enough car, 14 to go, to actually challenge Sterlo for the stage win. Sterlo trying to hang on for stage number 2, trying to win stage number 1 and 2. Here goes Proxy to the bottom lane. Look at him making the move side by side, entering 1 and 2. They break it up a little bit. Sterlo's still holding on to the lead. He's run that top lane, the preferred lane here, especially defending. It is a good defense lane, personally, in my opinion. They cross the line. I'll get the lap count for you guys right here. 12 to go, coming to 11 to go. Sterlo still hanging on to the lead. Night Sniper up to 5th, and Sullivan down to 4th. They're still dueling back there. But the battle for stage number 2 win is still heating up between these two. Proxy got a better mid. He's better in the mid section of the corner, while Sterlo is better off exit a little bit more. He gains on entry, Sterlo loses. Sterlo gains on exit, Sterlo loses on entry. Alright, we're under 10 to go now. Coming in 9 to go, we see LA Fatality trying to just get out of the way here, hopefully. 9 to go with the cross the line. Fatality gets loose again. 9 to go in stage number 2. Sterlo just trying to hang on. Proxy all over him now. Proxy here to the bottom lane. Can he make some contact? They do. They keep it clean. 8 to go. Ooh. Sterlo got a little loose on Proxy's front end a little bit. Did not spin him around, so that's good for them. Should be coming to 7 to go now. We see Savage off the pace a little bit. Remember, he didn't pit. He took the waiver on to keep on the laps. 7 to go. Battle for the lead. You see Proxy using all of the bottom of the tracks lined up. Proxy gets loose. Enter the wall goes Proxy. And that's probably going to be the stage. Here comes Sterlo trying to get to 5 to go. So this stage is final. 6 to go should be. Savage is trying to hang on. He doesn't want to go a lap down. Should be coming under 5 to go now. We're coming to 4 to go at the line. As Savage is now trying to protect his lap. He doesn't want to get lapped here. 4 to go now. We're under 5 to go. This stage is final. Coming to 3 to go. Savage blocking. Three to go in stage number 2. Savage gets loose. Ooh, Sterlo keeps it straight. Woo. Keep it straight. This may bring Proxy back into the fight. Watch out, guys. Coming to 2 to go at the line. Sterlo trying to win stage number 1 and stage number 2. You see Yeti back there in 3rd. Night Sniper now getting past. 2 to go. Should be coming a white flag this time by. White flag in the air for stage number 2. Sterlo still leads. White flag for stage number 2. Sterlo trying to win stage number 1 and win stage number 2 down the backstretch for the final time in stage number 2. You see Savage gets loose. And Sterlo is going to win stage number 1. And he's going to win stage number 2. And I just disconnected. Sterlo wins stage number 1. And Sterlo's going to win stage number 2. I just disconnected from the party. I apologize, guys. I am going to have issues after the stream. Sterlo's out. Sterlo's out. We just saw that live. Unless I am crazy. I need a confirmation. Is Sterlo out? Fatality's out. Sterlo on my screen just lined out. Did Sterlo just lag out? I'm not tripping. I better not have that glitch, the visual glitch. Sorry, some of my calls are not. Yeah, no, Sterlo's out on my screen. Yes, no, Sterlo lagged out, guys. Sterlo's out. Yeti leads us back to green. Yeti is your new leader. Proxy starts in 6th. Dirt into the wall already. So Yeti leads us back to green. This stage is a little bit longer than the previous stage. With Sterlo out, my main pick would be Proxy. Dirt making a move. 121 to go in stage number 3. Look at them making contact. This is battle for the lead. Yeti on the bottom lane. On the top lane, Dirt on the bottom. Here comes Night Sniper in 3rd. Proxy sits in 4th. You see that 43 machine. B13 is still a single lap down. He is still working his way, trying to get another lap back here. With Sterlo out, this opens the door. Dirt gives him a little bump. Almost 3 wide over here. Ooh, Night Sniper sends it in there. Number one thing is they don't want Proxy to get away from them. They do not want that 43 machine to get past them and pull away. As Dirt continues to run that outside lane, you see them spreading out a little bit. Top 6 have pulled away. Here comes Dirt to the bottom lane again. On the bottom of the 24 of Yeti cannot clear him. Night Sniper also using the top lane right behind Dirt. Trying to pass some people on the top lane. You can see him get the good momentum off the run. He's going to be on the top lane of the 43. Dirt clears the 43 and the 78. He runs the middle lane. And he's officially now in 2nd place as the 43 takes over 3rd. B13 in the 6th car also making some moves back there. You can see him flying on the bottom lane. As Night Sniper continues to drop back a little bit. The battle for the lead is heating up. As we see the 43 get a good run. He's going to get a run here. Does it go to the bottom lane of the 44? He does. He hits the apron a little bit. Slow contact with the 44. They keep it minimal. Short track racing, baby. Into the wall goes Dirt a little bit. Side by side, still for 2nd. But Yeti continues to lead. Oh, Dirt into the wall. And that's going to cost him 3 positions potentially there. As Dirt falls back to 5th now. Goes from 2nd to 5th. Now Yeti has a hard task of keeping that 43 behind him. And we got over 100 laps, so I don't think it's physically possible for the 24 to keep the 43 of Proxy behind him, but you never know. There's always time to make improvements to your car, but it just feels like Proxy without Sterlo here is the fastest car in the field. As Proxy is now bumping the 24 as the B13 gets to the bottom lane. You see B13 has some speed in this machinery as well. B13 is not slow in the 6th car. His issue is that he got lapped very on, got multiple laps down, and that's pretty much been hindering him ever since. We got 110 laps to go. Coming to 109 now. I'm going to get to read chat here. Oh no, Sterlo. You had it, man. The only person potentially faster than you was Proxy, and he's currently struggling a little bit with this traffic. We see now B13 is unlapping himself. Now, if a caution comes out now, he'll be on. I think he will be on the lead lap. He's gonna try to unlap himself here. The 6 car. Will that hinder or will that help the 43, who's also slowing down the 24? This is slowing down the 24 with the 6 of B13 on his inside lane. That's the question I have. Lap traffic is the key here. Here comes the 43 to the bottom lane. Bad for the lead heating up. Remember, the 6 car. Ooh, some contact between the 43 and 24. Night Sniper sits in third. Does he make a move here? What does he do? What does Insoluble do? What does Dirt do? This stacks them up. Ooh, the 43 gets a little loose. Yeti on the top lane, still rolling up there. Into the wall goes Yeti, and Proxy takes over the lead. Proxy did P1. I think it's for the second time tonight. I think he led a few laps early on. But yeah, he currently leads now over Yeti, Night Sniper, and Insoluble, Dirt. And then we have back there the 8 car of Savage, who kept himself on the lead lap, got the free pass. He's now on the lead lap here, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, Night Sniper into the wall. Here comes Insoluble to the bottom. This is the battle for 4th. Dirt trying to secure a top 5 as well. I'll get the lap counter for you guys very shortly. I read chat. Ooh, 40, 78 into the wall. 40. Ooh, 78 keeps it straight. Ooh, that was so close to spinning it out. He's having a great night for himself. Probably the best night of his season so far on that 78 machine. Night Snipe. 45 and 44 dueling back here. 45 is 2 laps down, but he could still fight. Your race is not over until the ding is heard. That was horrible. I'm never going to say that again. But B13 has unlapped himself, so he's officially now unlapped. If there's a caution, it would come out at any time. B13 will win it now, in my opinion. He's got a good car at the moment, and he flew around the 43. Before Yeti just trying to manage the gap here. I think that's what the 43 of Proxy's doing right now as well. He's trying to manage the gap while also preserving his tires. I'll get a lap count for you guys real quick in a sec. We got 99 to go. We are under 100 laps of racing to go at Bristol Night. The stage 1 and stage 2 winner has backed out, unfortunately, due to circumstances. So we will have a different winner. And my pick tonight will be Proxy. And the reason being, he's shown the most speed, but at the same time, we saw earlier, he had an issue with tires, and he pitted very early. So I'm going to predict that Night Sniper, Yeti, and Insoluble are going to reserve their tires a lot better than Proxy, and that could potentially hinder him from the win tonight if Proxy continues to push like he is currently at the moment. Hello, Georgia Dog. How you doing tonight? Just tuning in. Proxy is your leader, and our stage 1 and stage 2 winner had to go, unfortunately, as you saw in the chat. So Starlo won stage number 1 and stage number 2. We've had basically half the field lap down, but now we got around, I think, 8 cars on the lead lap, if I'm not mistaken now. This is the battle for 3rd. So Insoluble trying to get around Night Sniper. That's the second place car in the 24. You see him up front. He currently is in second as the 43 of Proxy is starting to pull away inch by inch. Oh yeah, there is some preseason football tonight. I'm going to be watching the Colts at 1 p.m. on Sunday, so I am not interested. I'll be watching the highlights from the couch tonight on YouTube, so that's where I'm going to be watching my football tonight. Highlights. As I am currently, I'm doing this right now, so they kind of pay me to do it, so I kind of have to, so I don't get fined. Oh no, Silent King is out. Silent King is out, guys, so that's my one point of view. Silent King has retired from the event. I need to know how many laps down. I don't know what the lap is now. My one point of view is out. And the issue is I don't know how many laps down Cowboy Tech is right now. I think he's 2 laps down. Should be 91 to go. Silent, you see this right here? 78, it has, Night Sniper is all over Yeti currently. Yeti is currently being challenged by the 78 of Night Sniper, who currently looks like he has a lot more speed as the 43 continues to pull away from them. You can see the gaps. It's increasing. Yeti is now being challenged by Night Sniper, him and making some contact. See, Yeti is struggling. His car is not handling well right now. It feels slow, probably sluggish for him right now. He's not loving his car right now. You can see him trying to use the top lane to gain momentum. He's holding on to second place. He's managing this at this point. He is struggling. Savage is now inside this pack. You see them in the 8 car. 6 back there. Oh! As soon as I say that, 43 around. Woo! That's only 1 car. Yeti almost lost it. You see how tight that was? BB pitted on stage 1 and trapped himself basically 2 laps down all the race, the whole race basically. So him not preserving his tires in stage 1 pretty much cost him his race. Rolling Thunder is slow on the apron. Yep. Silent King has retired. And Soluble is now up to second. Look at this huge pack. They're all just stacking up back here. This is second to 5th. This is your lead pack, basically, and then you had the 43 of, you know, Proxy just half a straightaway away. I'll get over to Proxy real quick for you guys. Here's where Proxy is. They're now just entering 1 and 2. See? That's a huge gap between them. And they're all packed up over here. They're not like, they're racing as hard as you can. There might be a caution here soon as Savage and 78 of Night Sniper get into contact with one another. Ooh, Sniper to the wall. This might bring back Dirt. Oh, Yeti's still loose. Yeah, Yeti's car is not heading the way. Night Sniper and Soluble get together. Bump and run. And Soluble using the top lane. Savage trying to follow him through. Cannot. Savage has the top lane. Look at this. Look at this. He does have the momentum. Night Sniper holds onto it. He gets the preferred lane. Exiting the corner. Can he clear and Soluble down the front stretch? The back stretch. My bad. Front stretch. Yeah. Oh, Night Sniper gets put into the wall. I looked away for 1 second, and they're all still fighting so hard for position back here. This is for second, by the way. This is not for the win. Oh, Savage gets loose. He saves it again. The amount of times I see the car get sideways and they just save it is kind of crazy so far. I want to get a lap check for anyone, so I would presume it's about 80 to go now. But I would say 79 to go because Kabotech might get lapped a 3rd time tonight. Yeti all over in Soluble's bumper. He is trying to get around him. He goes to the bottom lane. He cannot clear him, and Soluble is still holding on to second. Here comes Night Snipe on the outside lane. See him getting that good run. I would love for someone else to have their point of views as Silent King's dropped out. Oh, Night Sniper on the apron. You can see him. They're getting dicey back there. Should be 77, 76 to go for the leader. Excuse me, I apologize. This Bado's second on to 6. Now Dirt involved. You see that 44 back there. He's currently on the lap as well. Now, all they're doing really is stacking one another up. They're losing a lot of time to the leader. It's fun to watch, but it'd be really annoying if you're like the A-Car Savage, who they call you can't get around them, and now you're just struggling to get past all of these drivers. You caught him, and now you can't get around him. Askenhart currently sits in 7th. He is on the outside looking in the playoff picture. Proxy just cruising a Sunday drive essentially. Yeti and them still dueling. It is kind of crazy how long they've been side by side here. The racing is intense up here. Third, still they're touching. See them up there. You see the 24 and 8 still dueling for third. And Salvo's starting to pull away. They make some more contact. You can just see how much they're using one another up a little bit. Short track racing. Oh! And Savage puts him in the wall. Savage put him in the wall. We're gonna hear some extracurricular activity after the race, probably. I'm joking, actually, but that was weird by Savage. We know he's aggressive. I did not expect him to door Yeti into the wall, but now 78 of Night Sniper trying to clear Yeti as well. He can. So now Night Sniper up to fourth. He moves up to fourth. Yeti falls down to fifth, and the 43 of Proxy got loose or something. He's all the way back here with the leaders. What happened to the 43? What happened to the 43? He is now back here. I don't know what happened to the 43, and this is going to cost him. But he still hangs on to the lead. I would love a point of view for a lap counter right now. Yeah, Savage and Yeti in the field together. It's not a good combo, to say the least. But Savage down pit road, he's doing, I think they do the double if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Night Sniper around! Into pit road. That's one of your leaders. He just spun it entering pit road. The apron is very dangerous, and he spun it. That's not good for Night Sniper. That might potentially put him multiple laps down now. That is not a good sign for him. Proxy's still out on old tires, and Solible's still out as well. Cowboy Tech is on fresher tires, but he's about, I don't know how many laps down at this point. I wish I had another point of view. I might have to join their VC to get the lap counter very soon. Does the 43 has the 43 pit? Savage is out. Savage is out. We're gonna go up to the 43, who's currently your leader. See him running longer than usual. 78 just getting out now. Should be 2 laps down. This should be your final pit stop of the night. See the 11 car of Asking Heart now pitting as well. He's currently a lap down, but is currently sitting inside the top 10 pretty handily. E13 still ahead of the leader. And Soluble should be your second place car if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Cowboy Tech. So Cowboy Tech is 4 laps down. We're on 190 of 250. And Insoluble was your leader. They're all coming down pit road now. 43 should take over, but you never know. Should be coming to 59 for the leader when they cross the line. So 59 to go when the leader takes over. Should be 58. If I had to guess, it would be the 43. 58, 57. Proxy is behind Night Sniper. He is behind them. Let's see who takes the lead here. Yeah, Proxy takes the lead. He's going to lap Night Sniper. Like I said earlier, Night Sniper spun it at entering pit road, and he lost a ton of momentum. So he could go a lap down plus here, as the only one in relative range is no one is in the range of Mr. Proxy here. 56 to go at Bristol. 56. A ton of racing. We saw earlier he made a mistake, and Insoluble's on fresh tires. Insoluble's on fresher tires. That is a thing that we have to consider here. 56 to go, coming to 55 at the line. We've already passed that, so it's going to be 54 when they cross the line this time. I have to keep saying it, guys, because my point of view is currently 4 laps down. 56 to go, if I'm not mistaken. 4 laps. Yes, 54 coming to 53 to go at the line. 53 when they cross the line. Night Sniper now pulling away from the 43. We're going to go back up to second place. It should be Insoluble or Yeti. It should be Yeti or Insoluble currently. Or Dirt. Should it be Dirt? No, he's currently sitting behind Insoluble. Currently sits in second. Savage is out. Savage is retired. So a lot of cars are DNFing. Savage is pretty much locked into the playoffs. B13 is hanging in, and he's got around Night Sniper. Remember, this is for position now, as Night Sniper almost lost entering pit road, and I think B13 got a lap back there. No, he's only 3 laps down now, so it should be when he crossed the line here. He's doing pretty well. Oh, no, no. Come on, Kawatech. Coming to 51 to go when they cross the line. 51 to go. They've already crossed that. It's going to come to 50 to go. 51 to go when they cross the line. Coming to 50 to go now. 50 to go at Bristol. For the 43 of Proxy. He's trying to hang on and win his first race of the season. And his first start as well. I predicted earlier him or Sterlo were going to win tonight. And Sterlo lagged out. And as we see now, Proxy is basically a one-man army as no one can keep up with him, essentially. The thing is how well is his car handling? Remember, last time he lost it on the long run, but still held on to the lead. He's got to do about 50 laps to the end. How well is his car going to handle? Does it get loose off exit? Does he not push it as hard as he is currently? I'd back it down if I'm him. You have a sizable gap. As we see, the 11 car of Asking Heart is around on the apron. Front stretch. You see that 11 car? He was a lap down. That's going to put him more laps down. He's very slow. Luckily, he gets it straighted and he's rolling again. If you're just now tuning in, we've gone through 2 stages. Sterlo won both of them. And we've had a lot of lap cars. And Insoluble currently is on the freshest tires, but he is a ways back from your leader, the 43. So there's, in my opinion, unless the 43 gets loose and almost nearly wrecks it, he should have the win in his bag, in my opinion. But anything is possible at a short track. Lap cars getting damaged, spinning out. A lot of things can happen. We're coming down to 44 to go. 44 to go now, 45 to go, coming to 44 at the line. 44 to go at Bristol. We're shrinking the laps. The laps are dwindling. As Kabotech is... Actually, Yeti sits in second. I'll correct myself. Yeti currently sits in second. But Insoluble has the freshest tires. That's the thing I'll say. Insoluble has the freshest tires, but Yeti sits in second currently. See Insoluble slowly leaping up on them. Creeping up, creeping up. Proxy's trying to catch up to the 78, who's actually starting to pull away, who's on fresher tires, so that's probably why. 42 coming to 41 to go when they cross the line. .41 to go at Bristol. Laps are dwindling, and Insoluble gets around Cowboy Tech, so he's now... Yeah, Proxy leads. Proxy just joins leagues to rejoin. Ruin other people's races. Damn. 40 to go. Damn, son. Alright, we're going to go back up to Insoluble, who's currently on the hunt. He's hunting for that 24 of Yeti. He is hunting down the 24 of Yeti. You see the 9 car right behind Asking Heart, who's currently multiple laps down. He spun it out, remember, on the front stretch apron. So he is not anywhere near this guy is on laps. But can Insoluble... Yeah, I mean, shoot. I mean, he did win. Yeah, I can agree somewhat with that. Dirt, you see back there, he currently sits in fourth. So Field is very spread out. We got a lot of people on different strategies, and Insolubles on the new tire strat. I want to see how long it takes him to get around that 24 as he tries to get around Askenhart. Askenhart lets him go. So smart by asking to let Insoluble go. Let him hunt down the 24 now for second. This is not for the win. Yeah, Dirt currently sits in fourth. Proxy's down pit road, guys. Proxy is down pit road. Proxy's down pit road. That's your leader. This is your leader, by the way. He's down pit road. Now, I said earlier that Insoluble, Night Snipes, Suspect Dirt, Yeti, what they've all been doing all night is conserving their tires unlike Proxy. Now, this, I think, shakes up the win. This shakes up everything. We got 37 to go. I think some people are going to make it on tires and some aren't. We know Insoluble's on the freshest tires, but how bad is he pushing? How hard is he pushing? This is going to shake up the win. We could eventually have a new winner. Insoluble trying to win tonight. He won the 2020 Cup Series last week. So he's trying to win again this week on Friday this time in the 22 Cup Series. Him and Yeti battling for the lead. Insoluble on fresher tires going to the bottom lane. Yeti is not going to let him have it, by the way. Anyone but Proxy. Damn. If I'm not mistaken, the leader's currently 3 laps down. That is... Cowboy Tech should be 3 laps down. You see 24, Yeti still hanging on. Insoluble to the bottom. Side by side, entering 3 and 4. It's Yeti just trying to hang on to the lead. Insoluble trying to get around him on fresher tires. Look at them, make some contact. 15 of Swerve down pit road. You see him back there. 11 car Askenhart to the wall. Insoluble is working hard to get around him. We're getting to under 30 to go now. We're dwindling laps. Insoluble's got to get around him. Do we see the bumper used here? Does he use the bumper to get around Yeti? That is the question. He is clearly quicker than Yeti. Here comes to the bottom. He slides up. Yeti still has the top lane. Yeti gets loose into Insoluble. They keep it straight. Insoluble's not gonna like that. But Yeti's very loose on exit, on the top lane especially. Should be 27 to go. Insoluble's back on the bumper of Yeti. Yeah, Proxy currently sits 6th as he pitted very early. The question is, does anybody else have to pit? Here comes Insoluble trying to get around him. He can't get around the 24 of Yeti. As my in-car view is down pit road for the final time tonight. Okay, you get 57 laps of fuel. The question I have is, are they good on fuel? I think they are. Can they make it on tires? That is the question I have. We've seen Yeti and Insoluble both die on old tires during this race. They saw Insoluble go around once. We can see Yeti just constantly fighting his car on exit. Insoluble gets a good run here. Look at him to the bottom lane. He's gonna back in, follow right behind the 24 of Yeti. Insoluble, oh, here comes Yeti to pit road, so they are coming down pit road. So we're gonna have pitters. Will this benefit Proxy, who's gonna get one of his 2 laps back here? If he can pass Insoluble in a timely manner. Insoluble, now your leader. He's trying to hang on and win tonight, as my imp car view is about 19 to go when they cross the line. 19 to go when they cross the line. I just got my update. Oh my gosh, it's been a rough night for Cowboy Tech. But thank you, Cowboy Tech, for streaming tonight. You didn't back out for me, buddy. Appreciate it. Proxy now trying to get one of his 2 laps back. Remember, you get lapped twice at this type of track here. He's got to get around, potentially the people that just pitted. Oh, and Solomon gets loose! He keeps it straight. Here comes Dirt. Battle for the lead. Heating up. Dirt should be on the same tires, if I'm not mistaken. They should be on the same strat here. Dirt now trying to challenge and hinder that 9 car. We're about 18 to go, if I'm not mistaken. 3 laps down, 5 laps down. We're 17 to go, 16 to go at the line. 16 to go at Bristol. Battle for the lead is heating up. We can see the 44 trying to hang on to his car, Insoluble as well. 15 at the line. We're now under 15 to go at Bristol. This is going to end. Can Insoluble and Dirt's tires last? Can Dirt catch up to Insoluble? 14 to go at the line. B13 to the bottom of Insoluble. Insoluble lets off. Here comes Dirt. Dirt stays behind him, pushes him. Dirt rubs him up. Battle for the lead. Insoluble gets past. Is this the battle for the lead? I'm wondering that. Oh! Insoluble bumps it back up the track. They're bumping and banging up front. I'm going to get a check on that real quick. They're bumping and banging for the lead here. 44 of Dirt sits in second. He is trying to get around. My point of view keeps freezing. I hate Twitch. Insoluble trying to hang on and win tonight's event. Dirt slides up into him, bumps him a little bit. Here comes Night Sniper to the bottom lane. I would try to get a lap count for you guys. We are 9 to go, under 10 to go now, coming to 8 to go. Insoluble loses the lead potentially here. Is this battle for free position? No, Dirt and Insoluble, the only cars on the lead lap currently. This is the battle for the win, 44 and 9. Dirt and Insoluble make some more contact. This is the battle for the win. 8 to go at Bristol. Still side by side. Dirt trying to hang on. Trying to get around Insoluble, who's on the same tires as him. Might even be older. 8 to go. Coming to 7. Next time by. We are under 10 laps to go. It is heating up. Dirt trying to hang on to Insoluble. Insoluble trying to pull away and earn his first win of the season. Trying to lock himself into playoffs, actually. I don't think he races enough, but this would be a great win for him. Confidence boosting especially. Him and Dirt still dueling. They're on older tires. 5 to go. Should be entering 5 to go there. If this race is official, we're going to call it 5 to go here. Insoluble still leads, under 5 to go. Dirt all over him. Coming to the line, it's going to be 4 to go. Dirt is trying to get there. We're going to go on board with Dirt. 4 to go, Insoluble gets loose. Here comes Dirt on the top lane. Still battling for the lead, 4 to go. We're under 5 to go now. Insoluble on the bottom, Dirt into the wall. Insoluble still holds on. Coming to 3 to go at the line. Insoluble getting loose off the corner. Dirt isn't. But he's been banging into the wall. Dirt holds on to 3 to go. They are on very old tires. That is why we're seeing them make so many erratic movements. 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at Bristol. We're going to come to white flag next time by. Dirt trying to win his first race of the season. Insoluble very slow. White flag in the air at Bristol Motor Speedway. Insoluble leads us to the white. Kenny leads us to the checkered. Dirt got a good run through 1 and 2. Builds it up. Entering 3 and 4 for the last time. It should be a win. Dirt sent it to the wall, and he's not going to get there. Insoluble is going to win at Bristol. What a race between these two. Insoluble finally wins. That was a great race between them. They kept it. They were very old tires as well, by the way. Third place is going to be Proxy. So Proxy was able to unlap himself and get back in the lead lap. But him not saving his tires costed him the victory. All right, we're going to get top 3 here real quick. And we'll end off the stream. All right. Oh, he earned it. Great battle between those two. You could see their cars were both loose on exit. It was just so fun to watch. That's a classic Bristol finish, if you ask me. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I know. You saw that, right? He tried to drive it in there and try to get up there, but just couldn't. So Insoluble was able to hold on. All right, so that's the first. All right, that one was earned. I feel like Proxy saved his tires. Maybe it's different, but Insoluble earned that. That was definitely an earned win. That was a fight to the end there. That was fun to watch. They were door banging. They were sliding up. They were getting loose. It was fun to watch. Insoluble earned it tonight. Why are you guys inviting me to a... I can't join parties. Guys. There. Why? I'm not. I was gonna interview you guys. I gotta do top 3. Yeah, I gotta do top 3. You gotta interview. Yeah. Yeah. I am. Check it on Twitch. I am. Alright, we're gonna try to get Dirt in here real quick. Does Dirt want to interview? I mean, that was a hell of a show. Alright, there we go. Party audio should be included if you guys want to include it. Alright, Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna make sure to include your audio, Proxy. We're gonna go on to 3rd place for tonight's event. Hello, Proxy, how you doing tonight?
Could be better.
I know, so based off of stage 3, oh, you're echoing.
Me?
It's all,
That's Insoluble.
it's Insoluble. Alright, so based off of stage 3, we saw you dominating, but why did you have to pit? Did you waste your tires too much? You did that in stage 1 as well. I think, why'd you pit, and what do you think the strategy was between that? Because were you pushing your car too hard? Was that why your tires were wearing out very quickly? What was happening at the end there?
I don't know. It's just frustrating that I went out and was that fast. I mean, even when Sterlo was here, I mean, I felt really good. It was just kind of frustrating that that's how it goes because I wasn't really doing anything differently than what I did in ODRL. Ran pretty much the exact same, and I don't know why I was burning so much.
3x.
It's just frustrating that, I mean, Insoluble Luis, I mean, he was able to save 7 laps of gas by just riding around like that. So I don't know if that was just the pace that he had or what. It was kind of frustrating, though.
Definitely, but overall, I mean, you still unlap yourself, you still led a bunch of laps, you still proved you're pretty quick at the track, and well, I mean, you don't really run full time in here, but congrats on the top 3. Hopefully you do the same thing. No, you don't do the same thing on Monday. Hopefully you win at Road America, because I'm rooting for you. I picked you. You better win.
Thank you.
Alright, on to 2nd place. This is a bit of surprise, Dirt. I've talked with you on Wreckfest before, but we really haven't heard a lot from you on NASCAR. But welcome to the booth for the first time, I think, this season.
Yeah, appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Make sure to include your audio. So tonight was a tire conservation race. I think it was Insoluble were dueling at the end there. Was there anything else you maybe could have done? We saw you try and Hail Melon it, basically hit the wall, tried to get up there, but you just couldn't. What was something that you may have could have done to like maybe not let Insoluble pull away as much as he did at the end there, and then have to catch him? I guess I don't know what the word would be.
Well, about I think it was like 2 or 3 laps to go. We got side by side, and I started to get a little loose on the outside coming out of one of the turns, and I kind of put it in the wall to because I didn't want to wreck him if I was going to wreck, and that's what gave him the gap, and I didn't have enough time to catch back up to him.
Yep, definitely. Still, though, this is great momentum. I think you were also one of the locks coming into the playoffs. What are your plans on for next week and heading into the playoffs for this season?
I'm just going to keep showing up and trying to do what I do. My goal all season was just to get top tens because I know what kind of competition's here, and I've been out of NASCAR for a little while, so I'm I'm happy.
hmm
I'll just keep coming back and keep running.
You definitely been impressive to say the least as a rookie, and well, haven't touched the game in a little bit. Congrats on your top three, and that was a fun fight between you guys as well.
Yep, thank you.
All right, on to today's winner. So this is the first time I finally get to interview you for a win in Solidable. Make sure to include your audio. So tonight was the night. It fell into your hands beautifully. It was a tire conservation race, and you also had a great battle between you and Dirt. What were your thoughts on the racing tonight? And you also qualified very well. So this wasn't a fluke. This was a earned win also, by the way. This was so fun to watch between you guys.
My thoughts on the race was Adam and Slow was going to run away with the whole thing, but luckily he did a bad pit stop in the last stage, I think. He pit kind of early, and I was able to run out until I had 1 lap of fuel left.
Hmm.
But I
Yeah,
just stayed in fifth gear the whole time, so I was naturally saving. I didn't use my shifter or nothing tonight.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw it earlier. The thing with him is that in stage number one, I saw that as well. He pitted very early at the end of stage number one, and that got him laps down, I think. So we saw that it was a tendency, and I saw him pitting. I'm like, he's pitting super early. He pitted twice during the last stage, so that's probably why he probably finished third instead of the win. But overall, Insoluble, do you have any shout-outs? Do you want to talk about the race anymore? What was the thoughts on the battle between
Shout
you
out
and
to
Dirt?
everybody that raced. There was only like 3 cautions, I think. That's pretty clean. It was a lot better than the last Bristol race I ran. And I appreciate everybody for showing up. Shout out to
Definitely.
Forrest and Adam and Slow, Sterlo, Suspect Dirt that for giving me a good race at the end. That's about all.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch between you and Dirt. Congrats on your win again. I don't know if you can even get in the playoffs technically because I don't think you have enough starts, but still, this is great momentum. You got to win. I know you won last week on Saturday as well, so 2 wins back-in-back weeks. So congrats on your win again, Insoluble.
Thanks.
All right, so guys, that's it for tonight. So next week we'll be at Michigan for the first playoff race. As I said earlier, I think we know who's pretty much locked in. The guys who are on the bubble are pretty much going to make it now. I will give you guys that real quick. Night Sniper and Swerve should be locked in since they did show up tonight. Insoluble, I think you have enough starts, so technically you could actually be in the playoffs if you won. Do they do lock-ins for wins?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, so you should be in the playoffs now. That should eliminate Swerve, if I'm not mistaken. So Swerve or Night Sniper would be eliminated with that win in Solid, so you may have just shaken up the playoff standings. That'll be fun to hear and talk about later on tonight. All right, so we'll see you guys next week for Michigan, and that's Bryn signing off.